Hi everyone, welcome to Yoga LJ. My name is LJ. I'm a yoga teacher and a registered nurse, and I do recommend a strap for this class if you tend to need it for dhanurasana, which is when we're on our stomachs grabbing our ankles. We're going to use it for a quad stretch and for dhanurasana. So let's get started with this Nurture and Flourish whole body yoga flow class. Started in Trikonasana, and a wide Trikonasana, feet ahead of us, away from the hips. Relaxing down, hands to the floor, with the heart reaching forward. As you tune in to the breath, Ujjayi breath. And we'll bring the hands over to the right side, grounding the sitting bones. Inhaling, exhaling through the nose. Ground the right palm to the earth as you open chest to left hand reaching back behind you. Top shoulder back and down. We'll lift that left hand reaching for the sky as you ground the sitting bones down. And back over to the right side for a few breaths, reaching to the right. And we'll bring the hand back to the sky, up and over behind you last time. And back up and over to the right, pausing for a couple breaths here. And we'll bring that left hand behind us to open the front body, fingertips away from you, right hand up and over the head, shine your heart to the sky. And we'll drop the hands over to the left side, grounding the sitting bones down, breathing through the whole body. Ground the left palm to the earth, open chest to right hand reaching back. Top shoulder back and down. Right hand up to the sky. Keep pressing left palm down, ground the sitting bones. Couple more breaths. And we'll drop that hand out to the left side again, reaching to left. Relax the mind. Inhale, right hand up and back behind you one more time. And reach the hand back to sky and over to left side. We'll bring that right hand behind us to open the front body, fingertips away from you, left hand up and over the head. Full breath in the front body. And we'll release, going to tabletop, fingertips facing forward, about 6 to 8 inches behind you, feet are hip width. Roll tops of shoulders forward as you engage the upper mid-back muscles to lift your hips up any amount. Pressing into 4 corners of the feet. We'll bring the knees forward, lift your heels if you can, any amount, doesn't have to be very much, and then pull the hips back. You can bring the hips on the ground or off the floor. And 2 more times, hips up, pressing into the feet. Press your palms, index finger and thumb. We'll drop the knees forward, lift your heels, and then pull the hips back on the ground or off the ground. And then we'll bring the hips back up last time. Lift the hip bones to the sky. And we'll bring the knees forward, lift your heels, press your toe mounds. Pull the hips back behind you, any amount, press your palms, and release the hips forward on the ground. Moving towards a squat. Feet are about hip width. Drop your arms and shoulders inside your legs. And we're going to stretch the arms forward one at a time. So bring one arm forward and then the other, pressing into the pinky edges of the feet. And keep going on your own breath. Lengthening the side body. Furthering more opening. And take a moment to nurture the body, relaxing down into the squat. Come on your fingertips. We're going to lift the hips up, lengthen to a flat back, head up. And we're going to bend alternate knees here. So pressing into one knee, then the other a few times. And then we're going to fold to the legs. You can bring the forearms behind the calves if you want to go deeper. Full inhales and exhales. We're going to inhale, lengthen, hands to the floor, shins or thighs, head up, a couple breaths. And we'll exhale, bring the hands down, we'll step back to a high plank. So finding the strength from within the body, heels back, straight arms, head up, lift your hip bones, inner thighs to sky. And we'll push back to downward dog. We're going to bend alternate knees here as well. So bend one knee at a time. Keep pushing your hips back. Going deeper inside the body. Furthering your awareness. We're going to push both thighs back now. Take a moment. And we'll lift the right leg back and up. Bend the knee, open the hip. Keep your shoulders even. And we'll pull that right knee to your chest. Exhale, high plank. And we'll bring the right leg back and up. Open the hip. We'll do this 2 more times. Exhale, knee to chest, high plank. Right leg back and up. Bend the knee, open the hip. Last time. Exhale, knee to chest, high plank. Now step the right foot forward, heel to heel. Come on your fingertips or blocks and bring the hands outside the right foot. Working towards straight legs, push the hips back, but you can keep the right knee bent if you need to. Breathing through the body. Hands back to center on fingertips. Bend the right knee over the ankle. Coming up to warrior 1 with the arms shoulder width. Take your time, engage the core coming up. 5 breaths. Spin the inner back thigh. Ground the back edge of the foot. Engaging the core. We'll drop that right elbow above right knee, open chest to left hand straight up. Really press the pinky edge of the left foot. Reaching top hand to the sky. And we'll drop that left hand under left shoulder, twisted high lunge, open chest to the right hand reaching back. Right knee over the ankle, push the left heel back. Another breath. We're going to a side plank from here. So option 1, come on the edges of your feet here with the right foot halfway up. Or you can go for more challenge. Option 2, 1 foot in front of the other, or stack your feet for option 3. 5 breaths. Lift your hips, bottom shoulder retracting in towards the spine. Breathing through without restriction. Coming to high plank. Find your high plank, heels back, feel strong, inner strength. We'll drop the knees, coming all the way to the floor for the first one, head down. We'll interlace the hands behind us. When you're ready, inhale, head up. Pull the hands back, press tops of feet, lift your knees. Feel the opening in the upper chest, shoulders back and down the back. And we'll drop the head down, exhaling. We'll come to modified cobra, hands as wide as the mat, coming up, open the chest, bend your elbows to drop your shoulders, pull the chest through the arms. Relax the breath. And we'll slowly come down. We'll interlace the hands again. Forehead to the floor, interlace the hands. When you're ready, on the inhalation, coming up, pull the shoulders down the back. Open the chest a little more. Maybe go deeper this time, pressing your feet. And we're going to cobra or upward dog, wrists under elbows. Your version. Going deeper into the back bend. When you're ready, we're going to meet back in downward dog. Left side, when you're ready, left leg back and up, bend the knee, open the hip. We'll exhale left knee to high plank to chest, hold. Left leg back and up, open. Keep your shoulders even. The left shoulder may tend to lift. Exhale, left knee to chest. One more time, left leg back and up. Go for length, push the hips back. Left knee back to the chest, high plank. We're going to step the left foot forward, heel to heel, working towards straight legs. Bring the hands outside the left foot. You can use blocks. Press into the front toes, back edge of the foot, pushing the hips back. Going back to center on the fingertips, left knee over ankle, warrior one feet. When you're ready, we're going to come up, arms over the head, warrior one, 5 breaths. Arm shoulder width for this one. Lifting the hip bones. Engage your low back muscles on either side. We're going to open chest to right, left elbow above left knee, right hand straight up to the sky. Open the chest, top shoulder pulling back and down. Twisted high lunge, right hand under right shoulder. Lift the back heel, left hand back. Open chest to left. Left knee over the ankle. Moving towards a side plank from here. So option 1, you can keep the left foot up halfway. Option 2, one foot in front of the other. Option 3, stack your feet on top of each other. Lift the hips, bottom shoulder in towards the spine. Breathing through. Going to a high plank. Find the inner actions in high plank. Core, heels back, inner thighs. And we'll drop the knees for chaturanga. Bring the chest forward first. Engage core, upper mid back muscles, elbows midline, and then inhale upward dog. Exhale downward dog. 5 breaths. Going deeper inside the body. And we'll jump to the top. Inhale, lengthen. Flat back, hands to the floor, shins. Exhale, fold. Press the feet coming all the way up. Rise, hands over the head. Exhale, Samasthiti. We're going to inhale, arms up, reach for the sky. Press your feet. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen here. Hands to the shins or the floor. And we're going to bring the hands on the floor. An extra breath. And we're going to lift that left leg back and up from here. Slowly stepping back to a high lunge. So left foot steps back. Bend the right knee. Hands over the head. 5 breaths in the high lunge. Lift your hip bones, straighten the back thigh. Feel the breath. Arms back, chest forward. Left heel pushing back. Transitioning to warrior 2. So drop the back heel, heel arch. Gazing past the right fingertips, squaring shoulders and hips to the left side. So the right ribs pull in, left ribs pull back. Right knee over the ankle. Relax the shoulders down. Reverse warrior 2, straight legs. Going to Trikonasana, triangle pose. So right hand reaching forward, lengthen the right side ribs. Left hand straight up to the sky. So right hand can go to the shin, floor, or block. Breathing through. Inhale back up, reverse straight legs. And we're going to go back to the high lunge. We'll bring the hands to prayer, lifting the back heel. When you're ready, we're going to rock to warrior 3. So bend the right knee, lift the back foot off the floor any amount. You can keep your toes down if you need to. Warrior 3. Outer left hip dropping down, lifting from the inner left thigh. With control, we're moving towards eagle legs and eagle arms. So cross the left leg on top of the right, and then the right arm on top of the left. And then we'll exhale, knees dropping down, round the upper back. Bend the right knee, press into the right foot. Don't hold the breath, let it move. And we're going to Utkatasana, chair pose, feet together. Drop your hips, arms up, hold here. Slowly press the four corners of the feet as you rise up to straight legs. Exhale, arms down, release. Other side, inhale, arms up, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back, hands to shins or the floor. And then we're going to lift the right leg here. And we're stepping back to a high lunge. Right foot steps back, bend the left knee, arms up over the head when you're ready. 5 breaths. Straighten the back thigh. Low ribs soften down. Arms back, chest coming forward. And we're open to warrior 2, so drop the back heel. Chest opens to the right side, gazing past left fingertips. Arms are parallel to the floor, shoulders together and down the back. Lifting the hip bones. Reverse straight legs, right hand down, left hand over the head, moving towards triangle pose. Lengthen the left hand forward on the shin block or the floor, right hand straight up. Shoulder blades come together towards the spine and away from the ears. Ground the back edge of the foot. Press the front toes. Coming up to straight legs. Lift the back heel, coming to a high lunge, hands to prayer. Moving towards warrior 3, so you're pressing that front left foot to lift the right leg up. Or the right toes can stay on the ground. Lifting from the inner thigh, drop the outer right hip. Chest coming forward. Going towards eagle legs and arms, so right leg wraps on top of the left thigh and the left arm on top of the right arm. Round the upper back, pull the elbows down. And when you release, bring the feet into chair pose. Drop the hips, squeeze your knees together. Press your feet, arms, straight arms up. From here, exhale, forward fold when you're ready. Inhale, lengthen, flat back, and we'll jump back. High plank, we'll drop the knees, chaturanga. Pull the chest forward, shoulders back, our elbows midline. Exhaling, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog or cobra. Meeting back in downward dog. And we'll step the right foot forward, warrior 1. We'll bring the palms together this time, or keep them shoulder width if that feels better. Engage the core. Try to keep straight arms. We'll bring the hand to the floor, option to bring the elbow to knee, or right hand outside the foot on the floor or block. Open chest to left. Let's pull the left hand back first behind you for a couple breaths. Ground the back edge of the foot. And then we'll bring the hand straight up. Turn the palm towards your face and keep gazing to your palm as you bring the hand up and over the head. Straight arm. The bottom hand is pulling back. Bottom shoulder back towards the spine. And come on your fingertips. We're going to come up and parallel your feet to left side. Interlace the hands behind you. Lengthen, inhale. And we'll exhale, drop the hands up and over the head to release the shoulders. 5 breaths. Prasarita Padottanasana. C. Bring more weight to the front of your toes as you lift your hips up, pressing the front quads. Pull the hands further down to the earth to release your shoulders. And the inhalation is going to bring you all the way back up. From here, come to Warrior Goddess. Bring the heels in, toes out. Drop your hips low. Try to bring your thighs parallel to the floor, arms over the head. Holding here. And you're slowly, very slowly going to come up to standing. Interlace your palms to the sky. Bring your feet back in so your feet are parallel. And when you're ready, lift your heels up. You're going to come on your toes, lifting the heels. Reach hands for the sky, finding more length. Blooming here. And then turn your front toes, windmill the arms, vinyasa, high plank, chaturanga, engage the core. Inhaling upward dog. Exhaling downward dog. Other side, left foot steps forward, warrior one. Come on your fingertips, heel to heel. When you're ready, come up, arms shoulder width or palms together if you can, straight arms. 5 breaths. Attending to the breath and the body. We'll bring that left elbow to knee or left hand outside the foot, open chest to the right hand reaching far back. Ground the back, pinky edge of the foot. Bend the left knee over the ankle. We'll bring that top hand up. Turn the palm towards your face for a moment. And then keep gazing to the palm as you bring the hand up and over the head. It's up near the ear. Bottom hand pulling back, bottom shoulder back towards the spine, top hand reaching forward. We'll come up, reverse to straight legs. Parallel feet to the right side. So going to Prasarita Padottanasana A. Drop the hands to the floor. Inhale, lengthen the chest forward. Exhale, bring the heels of the hands shoulder width in line with the heels of the feet. Bend your elbows, pulling your head, crown of the head towards the floor. Lift the shoulders up away from the ears, pressing the palms down. Weight to the front toes. Inhale, lengthen halfway, head up. Exhale, hands to hips, and the inhale is going to bring you up to standing. So going to Warrior Goddess, bring the heels in, drop the hips down, arms straight up. Hold here, few breaths. And you're slowly going to come up towards standing. Interlace the palms, bring your toes back in so they're parallel, and then lift your heels off the floor. Balancing on your toe mounds, reaching hands up, feeling the light coming in here, activating the body. And we'll turn the toes to the front, left toes, windmill arms, vinyasa, high plank. Drop the knees, chaturanga, engage the core, chest forward first, and then bend the elbows. Inhale, upward dog or cobra, exhaling back to downward dog. Take a couple of breaths here, finding place of center. And if you're working on jumping forward, when you jump forward, look to where you're jumping and cross your ankles. And then bring your hands back, extend the legs first, drop your hips down last. As you keep doing this, eventually you're going to float through the arms. Going to dhanurasana, hands by the side of the hips, 5 breaths. Feet together, pressing the heels down to the earth. Notice how that really activates your legs. Paschimottanasana, you can bring the fingertips to the big toes or hands on the floor by the legs. Keep the shoulders pushing back in socket. Folding forward, leading with the heart. You'll get much more benefit out of the pose, keeping the shoulders in socket, rather than shoulders up around the ears if you bring the hands further in front of you. So 2 options, going to dhanurasana A, right foot inside the inner left thigh. If you're tight, bring the ankle above the left knee. We're going to interlace the hands here today, and then exhale into the pose, lead with the heart coming forward. This is going to help us pull the shoulders back. Notice how it changes the pose. pressing the left heel down, breathing through. And release, we're going to switch sides. So left foot either inside the inner right thigh or left ankle above the right knee. We're going to interlace the hands. Press your sitting bones, find length first, and then exhale down into the pose. Keep pressing the right heel down. Noticing every inhale and exhale move through the body. Cultivating awareness. We're going to come back up, release the pose. We're doing some core work. We're going to bring the forearms down behind us, pull the knees through the chest. We're going to lift the legs up, exhale, hover the feet. Pull the knees in, inhale, feet up, exhale, hover. From here, we're going to lift the legs straight up and straight back down, hover. Inhale, straight up, exhale, down, back up, keep going up and down. And we're going to scissor the legs. So one leg at a time, up and down, keeping them about mid-height for more challenge. And pull the knees to your chest, coming to Navasana boat pose. So ankles as high as the knees or straight legs. Extend the arms by the side, hold. And slowly we're going to go to marichyasana. So that left foot's going to come in towards the right hip. The right foot's coming outside the left knee. Ground the sitting bones down, the fingertips to the floor. Lengthen your spine. Inhale, left arm up. Right hand's going to push that right thigh in to bring that left elbow outside the right knee in a stop sign position. If you can, maybe that left hand's going to come and grab the outside of the right foot as an option too. Open chest to the right, gazing past that right shoulder. Breathing through the twist. Really good for drainage, lymphatic, and digestion here. And we'll release. Going back to boat pose, pull the knees to your chest, lift your feet up, hold 5 breaths. Chest up to the sky, don't dump weight in the low back. Engage the core, inner thighs. Now going to marichyasana on the other side. So right foot by the left hip, left foot outside the right knee. Lengthen the right arm up. Push the left hand to the left thigh to bring that right elbow outside the left knee. Open chest to left. If you want to go deeper, you can bring that right hand outside the edge of the left foot. Gazing past the left shoulder. And we're going to go back to Navasana. Lean back, feet up. Hovering feet off the floor, shoulders off the floor, and bring the hands to the right, straight legs. And going over to left, hold, stay with me. Come back up to Navasana, knees to your chest. Now cross your ankles, hands in front of you. We're going to jump up to high plank, vinyasa. Drop the knees, chaturanga. Chest forward first, elbows midline. Inhale, upward dog or cobra, meeting back in downward dog. When you're ready, we're going to drop the knees to the ground. We're moving down to our stomachs to release the quads and then going towards dhanurasana. So come up, prop yourself on your right forearm, right elbow. Bend your left knee. If you're able to grab your ankle here, bring your left hand to the top of the left toes. Turn your fingers forward, elbow up to release the left quad. If you need a strap, bring the top of the strap on top of your toes, top of the toes here, and pull with the left hand, the foot down. And we'll switch sides. So Moving on to the left side, prop yourself on the left forearm, left elbow, bend the right knee. When you're ready, we're going to grab the top of the right toes with the hand or the strap. Releasing more tension. Moving towards dhanurasana. If you need a strap for this to grab your ankles, use the loop and bring it around both feet, and then come down, grab the loop with your hands. For the first version, we're just going to bring the heels together towards the buttocks. So keep your head to the floor. Now just pull your heels towards your buttocks, lifting your knees off the floor. A couple more breaths here. You'll feel more release in your quads. And then we'll go to dhanurasana. So when you're ready, keep your feet together, lift your head up, open the chest, lift your knees off the floor. And lift up when you're ready. So you're resisting the hands and the feet and the feet and the hands. So they're both pulling away from each other to give you that tension to lift up. Breathing into dhanurasana. And we'll release. Take a moment. Keep holding the strap or your ankles. When you're ready, we're going to come back up for the last one. 5 breaths. Lift the knees up, feet together. Open the chest. And we'll release, coming to a child's pose. And last vinyasa, take your time to go to downward dog. Push the hips back, lengthen out. Jumping to the top and going for shavasana. Take this time, about 3 or 4 minutes, to let yourself drop in deeper. A deeper sense of relaxation for the body and also restoration for the parasympathetic nervous system. So allow this time to nurture the body so that it can flourish. start to bring the awareness back into the space. You can lift the hands up over the head and lengthen. Option to turn onto the side or pull your knees to your chest. And we'll slowly rock up to seated. We'll take a moment in seated here so we're not rushing. And keep that internal awareness, sense of harmony and balance. And we'll bring the hands to heart center. Namaste. Thank you for joining me today. I appreciate you being here. And please join me next time. Bye, everyone.